Hi everyone, it's Katie from Modern Milksharing here. I just wanted to take a few minutes and go over tips for freezing and storing your breast milk. I put 4 to 6 ounces in each bag. I freeze in those increments just because that's what I get out of each pump. Some women get more, which is fine. I know that the bags only say 6 ounces, but some people put up to 8 in there. Once you put your breast milk in, make sure that you squeeze all the air out of the bag that you can and label with the date and how many ounces are in there. Some women would just take their breast milk and put it in the freezer just like this, and then it ends up freezing really bulky and it becomes really hard to stack and store in your freezer. We always suggest that if you can freeze your milk flat, that is best. This is one that's already frozen and it's frozen all nice and flat. Mine are extra thin because I only get the 4 to 6 ounces, but it makes it really, really nice for stacking. But most important is that it is better for thawing. The mother that you donate to will appreciate you freezing flat so much more because it's going to thaw so much nicer and so much more evenly for when they're going to give it to their baby. I also, once I have about 4 or 5 of these bags frozen flat, I like to double bag mine in just like a Ziploc storage bag. I do that because sometimes the breast milk bags over time in the freezer will crack at the seams on the corners or at the top here, and I would hate to lose any breast milk that I have pumped. So double bagging can prevent losing any milk also. So once I do that, I make sure that I put 4 or 5 in here, and sometimes for a smaller baby, this bag will be all they need for a day, so the mom that's getting the donation can just take out 1 bag, and this would be enough breast milk for the whole day for the baby, depending on how many you stack in each bag, but that's kind of what I try to do, is about 30 ounces each bag. And then I always like to label it with the month and the year so they know which bag to use first. Some people can donate fresh milk, which I have done that with a family before, and I did not use bags at all. I actually just used milk storage bottles because it was all fresh, and because it was somebody I was doing a continuous donation to, they would just wash them and bring them back. I actually had quite a few of these because I had returned to work after my first son, and that's what I had used. And those are great if you are doing a continuous basis donation, but if not, the breast milk bags are probably the way to go. Another great reason for freezing flat is because if some people are going to be sending their milk in shipments through the mail, then this stacking them will keep the milk much colder and it won't be so bulky. It'll be so much easier to keep the milk cold in the shipment and in the cooler, and you'll be able to fit a lot more in the cooler to whoever you're making your shipment to. Here are some tips on freezing your milk flat. I freeze mine flat on a waffle box because I have a side-by-side fridge and I do not have a door to do it, but that works just great just using a waffle box. It stays nice and flat. Some women freeze their breast milk flat by using the door of their freezer, which is great because it has lots of space to do that, but once it's frozen, make sure that you put it as far back in the freezer as possible. Milk that's left in the door, the temperature can be compromised and it could spoil your milk, so you want to make sure that you don't do that. Here's a shot of some milk that I'm starting to store up. This is about 100 ounces of milk, and it is once again double bagged in the bags with the month how I like them. It saves a lot of space. In this small space I'm able to store about 250 ounces, and that's quite a lot for such a small freezer. It takes a little extra time to freeze your milk this way and have it this organized, but the mother that you donate to is really going to appreciate it. I hope that helps. For more videos on anything milk sharing, please check out our YouTube channel.